History isn't just about the past, it's about the choices we make today. Ideas can shape nations, but they can also destroy them. What if one theory, rooted in geography, fueled a global disaster? What if a single scholar's vision altered the course of the 20th century? Karl Haushofer's Geopolitik wasn't just an academic concept. It became a dangerous justification for war, expansion, and destruction. Today, we explore how geography, power, and ambition collided to create one of history's most controversial ideologies. Geopolitics. Sounds fancy, right? Like something world leaders whisper about in dimly lit rooms while plotting world domination. But at its core, it's really just about how geography shapes power. Who has the land, the resources, the strategic spots, and ultimately, the upper hand. Back in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, scholars like Friedrich Ratzel and Halford Mackinder laid the foundation of this field, basically treating nations like living organisms that either expand or die trying. Enter Karl Haushofer, a German military officer turned professor who took this idea and cranked it up to 100. After a trip to Japan, where he admired their self-sufficient expansionist policies, he returned to Germany with some, let's say, big ideas. His theory, Geopolitik, argued that for a nation to survive, it needed Lebensraum, living space. Translation: Germany should expand eastward, take over more land, and secure its future. Sound familiar? Yeah, because the Nazis took that idea and ran with it, straight into World War II. While Haushofer wasn't a Nazi himself, his theories became intellectual fuel for their conquests. He even promoted the idea of pan-regions, giant self-sufficient superblocks where big powers controlled vast territories. Imagine a dystopian version of the European Union but with way more tanks. His work influenced Hitler's thinking, but whether Haushofer was an evil mastermind or just a guy whose ideas got horribly misused is still up for debate. Either way, after the war, Geopolitik was so tainted by its Nazi associations that it got buried faster than an embarrassing tweet. Haushofer himself? He ended up in prison, saw his reputation destroyed, and ultimately took his own life. A tragic ending for a man whose theories had changed the world, for the worse. But here's the kicker. Even though geopolitik as a term faded, its core ideas still shape modern politics. Think of today's economic and military alliances, territorial disputes, and the way superpowers carve out spheres of influence. So, was Haushofer a misunderstood academic or the architect of a geopolitical nightmare? I'll leave that to you. Sound off in the comments. You can support us by subscribing if you haven't already. Take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, and I'll catch you soon in another video.